This thing looks the part. It looks like it belongs in a commercial kitchen. It's superb. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are doing an air fryer day. Now air fryers, you know, they're normally quite small. You know, they fit on the kitchen side, they're nice compact units, and most people use them for reheating frozen chips and things like that and don't really cook with them. If you cook with an air fryer, it saves on energy bills, it saves on everything, you know, you don't have to use much oil and you get a really healthy meal out of an air fryer. But like I say, they're very small. Well, I have managed to get my hands on a 24-litre air fryer from HYsapientia. It's got a lot of reviews online, but are they any good? I have no idea until I get this air fryer out of the box and we're going to give it a cooking. So let's get this out of the box and see what it's like. The packaging is absolutely superb. It's sturdy, it's strong, it's well packaged. Like it. All held in place. Fantastic. Get that off. Take the off the LCD display at the front. Take the tape off, we can get inside and get the stuff out. It's well made. Oh, the door. The door's like a commercial oven. It's superb. There's a light in here. There's a fan. There's an upper and lower heating element. Oh, superb. A crumb tray. I like it. I like it. There's all sorts of bits and pieces, you know. We got a tray. We got a rack. We got a rotisserie. Oh yes. Yes please. That I'll definitely be trying out. So we've got a rotisserie there. That is simple. Got a tray for chips or potatoes. You know, the door is super strong. This thing looks the part. It looks like it belongs in a commercial kitchen. It's superb. On off button. That brings up all the display on there, all the presets. That is fantastic. We got a clock. That means we can set the time. Oh, easy. The knob is so smooth, you know, it's dead easy to operate. Temperature. Alter the temperature. Oh yes, come on, this is easy. We've got a light. Oh, it looks like a real commercial piece of kit, this, you know. We got a fan, low and high. Oh, but the fan low and high only works for baking and defrosting setting. So you can alter it between low and high, but only for the baking and defrosting. And the baking, 60 to 140. Not sure about that one. You know, an average baking, when you bake anything in an oven, is usually about somewhere around 170, 180, you know, and this is at 140. So we're going to have to give that a go, see what it's like. Set the time. Set the time for whatever you want for the baking, look. Dead easy to operate. And then you would just, you've got your time, your temperature, just select and off it goes. It's all ready, and then you can alter the fan, low and high, but this is only for the baking, don't forget. And then you can pause it. So it's on pause, and then you hold it down for a couple of seconds to turn it off. Dead easy to operate. Smart oven. Okay, now everybody knows me and we know we're going to give this a right cooking. You know, do we think this thing can cook? Do we think it can make toast? Do we think it can make bacon? Do we think it can do all those things? Yes, it can. That's the bog standard. Everybody puts a slice of toast in and you know, and it cooks both sides. So what? We're not interested in cooking a slice of toast that can go in a toaster. We're looking about cooking a meal which can provide for a family. A piece of toast you can do on even over the flame on a cooker, it doesn't matter. We are going to make toad in the hole. I am a Yorkshireman, I love Yorkshire pudding. Can this handle Yorkshire pudding? Let's see. Okay, we've got to make a batter. Now I've got 4 eggs here, look. I'm going to bung my eggs in there. I'm going to go in with a little bit of salt. I'm going in with some milk. Now, you don't have to make anything this way. This is just a little splash of water to thin out that milk. This is just a quick way of making these Yorkshire puddings. So just give that a mix in there. I'm going in there with a little bit of pepper. I like pepper in my, this is freshly ground black pepper actually, but I like pepper in my Yorkshire puds. Right, and we've got some flour, bog standard, all-purpose flour, in there, mix in. There is absolutely nothing hard about making a Yorkshire pudding. The Yorkshire pudding batter is easy to make, but can that thing cope? We will see. So there's our batter mix. Just leave it alone. And we're going to use some pork sausages today, and we're going to bung them in a tin. Now, this thing comes with trays and baskets and everything like I've already explained on the video. We're not using them. What we are going to use, that rack in there and put our pan on there. So just let that have about 10 minutes, and then we'll give it a quick stir. Chuck it in a jug so it's easy to pour when we take out our tray from the oven. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. I'm not going to wait any longer. I want to give this a go. I'm quite excited to see if it works. We need to go in this tray with a little bit of oil. That's going to lubricate our sausages in there. I'm not even preheating this oven. I want to try from scratch. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our sausages in this tray. To me, there is no point heating up that oven, heating up the tray, putting the sausages in. Might as well put the sausages in the tray, put it in there, heat it up all together. 5 minutes time, we'll turn the sausages over. Okay, so it's nice and straightforward. On. Put it on. Okay, now I'm going to go for the toast setting at the top of here, because when I read the booklet, and when we played with it, as you saw, you could see that you could alter it all around. So on that toast setting, I will set it for 230 degrees for 5 minutes, and all I'm going to do is put those sausages in there like that, and we'll press start and we will see what happens. Now this is the first time using this oven. I've never used it before, so let's just see if it can do the job that I need. So whilst that's in there, then let's just give our batter a quick whiz, and what we're going to do, we're going to tip that batter in a jug. Now that is just to help pour it in that tin actually, and nothing else. Well, I'll put the light on, we can see what's going on. So as you can see up here, it says end hot, so it's done the 5 minutes of actually heating up that sausages and the in that tin. Now it does come with some little plastic mitten things, but you know, you get used to what you use. So let's have those out of there. Turn them over nice and gently. Oh, they're getting a little bit of colour on the bottom there, look. So let's tip our batter in. So down on there, in with our tray of sausages, 230 degrees, that's as hot as it'll go. And we want to go for about 12 minutes. So set the time, roughly about 12 minutes, press start. Now I'm thinking that that is going to be a pretty good toad in the hole. Okay, so let's get that out of there. Oh, look at that. Oh, so impressed. So impressed. That is fantastic. Oh, that's a nice light batter. That's okay. What's the sausages like? Oh, look. Sausage is perfectly cooked all the way through. Oh, That is one done. Now we're going to do the ultimate test. We're going to do a giant Yorkshire pudding on its own. Can it bring up the Yorkshire pudding, or is the fan going to hold it down? Let's try. Okay, so what we got going on now then, we're going to make one giant Yorkshire pudding. So we've only got a little bit of flour. Okay, we're going to go in there with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, because like I say, I like pepper. We're going to go in there with our milk and a little bit of water in there, and then we're going to crack in our egg, and then we're going to give that a little mixing up. Okay, and then what we're going to do, oil in that pan. Oil in that pan. I'm going to put that pan in there, turn it on, 230, whack it up, and then we'll put the batter in as it comes out. Power on. Toast setting. Let's just have that in there for 5 minutes. Cook it up for 5 minutes and see what happens. Okay, it's telling me that it's time to take that out of there, and we're going to chuck the batter in. Keep some heat in there, tip your batter in, and let's get that back in that oven. I'm going to guess for 12 minutes actually. So we'll do the 12 minutes and see if that pud comes up inside. If I put the light on, well, it's raising up all right, but it's not raising up all the way around, it's raising up and some bits coming up more. Oh, come on, it's done. Oh, get that monster. Come on, let's get that out of there. Well, that's one out. It seems okay, but it's not raised up all the way around. I'm going to give it another go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it a day on the Yorkshire Pudding experiment with the HYsapientia Air Fryer. Now, I've moved it around all over inside there actually, because the air circulation that's coming down, I was trying to look for the spot where I might have a sweet spot with the air coming down, which would bring out the Yorkshire pudding all the way around. I can't find it. The air comes around quite fierce actually. It would be nice if that bake setting, with the fan with the bake setting, you could have lower the fan for a cook. Because if you could lower that fan for a cook, this oven is one of a kind. Right, the results of the Yorkshire pudding experiment. I tried various tins. I found this to be the best tin in here. The tin which had a bigger angle on the side splayed the Yorkshire pudding out all over, whereas this helped the Yorkshire pudding to come up. So I found this tin to be fantastic for the large Yorkshire pudding. Okay, and here's a small tin, small version of the same tin. Okay, and it's a great Yorkshire pudding. It's a nice Yorkshire pudding, fantastic. I even tried stainless steel tin or stainless steel bowl, and what you get is an edible Yorkshire pudding, but it is really, it's like a cake. It's as stodgy as heck. It will not rise. It's too high, and maybe it's because it's stainless steel. This tin, superb. Now what I did find, I found that when you were cooking and the air circulation, the Yorkshire pudding would rise in one area more than any other. Instead of coming all the way around and going up, it would rise in one area. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to work the tin inside various places. And what I did do as well, I did what you shouldn't never do with a Yorkshire pudding. I opened the door and spun the tin round. That is the result. Okay, it's nicely cooked underneath. It's got a nice crispy top. It's browned out inside because I've spun it round, and whatever the heat was cooking has now cooked it all. Now it's edible and it is a Yorkshire pudding, but it's not to my taste. Now that was with spinning it round. This Yorkshire pudding with the high back and low front, I put the tin right at the back of the air fryer. I wanted to see if the fan in the top of the air fryer and the heat would revolve round and bounce off the back and come round. No. All that happened was that the Yorkshire pudding raised up from the back and the front didn't raise up. Okay, so, but you know, you can put a dinner in that. There's not a problem. You get your dinner in there, no problem. It's a Yorkshire pudding. Same tin. Well, Yorkshire pudding's all over. Same tin, Yorkshire pudding. Look at that beauty. Now that was just slightly off center in the air fryer. It raised up at the back, but it also raised up at the front. That is a fantastic, very acceptable giant Yorkshire pudding cooked in an air fryer. You've got a lovely crispy top. You've got a cooked bottom. That is a perfect large Yorkshire pudding cooked in an air fryer. If I got that on my plate in a restaurant with my Sunday roasting, falling over with some roast potatoes, gravy, I would be well happy. I would be really well happy. So to me, that is a fantastic air fryer Yorkshire pudding. Now leave your comments below. What do you think of an air fryer Yorkshire pudding like that, cooked in this air fryer? Would you be happy with it? Okay, we're going to crack on with some more and give this a full test today and see what results it brings out. And then I'll know if I'm going to be happy with it or not. Give that a stir through there. In with some fresh parsley. Give that a stir through. Gives a little bit of colour in there, look. Baking paper. I've cut it to the same size as the tray that we're going to use in the air fryer. I'm using ready rolled puff pastry. Okay, just form that up a little bit, just makes it easy for our puff pastry to go over the top. Just get that formed up like that. Egg wash. Not much, actually. Just a little bit to glue up. Pastry over the top. Squash it down. take a fork. Boom, in there. Little bit of egg wash. Cut. Pull apart. Couple of vent holes. Little bit of egg wash. Take that out. In we go. What I will say is it's a nice snug fit when you put that in there. That is really, it holds it tight. It's fantastic. Right, on, toast setting. Time, about 14 minutes. Temperature, 180. Let it do its thing. Let's see what those pasties look like when they come out. See, this is a good, fantastic feature that we keep using. You know, you keep seeing me turn it on, look. The light. That is a really good feature right there. You know, you can look in there, you can see how it's going. It's on a timer, it knocks off after about 60 seconds, I reckon. But, you know, that's a good thing because it's not running all the time. There's some nice little features about this thing, you know. And obviously, as we go along, we're going to get to know what they are. But we're just banging all this stuff in quickly just to test it. I haven't gone through all the presets yet. What I'm trying to do is, obviously I've been cooking a long time, so this is a fantastic oven. Okay, it's a little bit noisy, I think. You can hear the fans whirring away in there. But, you know, that's not a problem either, because you know the damn thing's on. The results at the moment I've seen are fantastic. It's a great little oven. What I like about it, you know, it's sleek, it's sexy, it's stainless steel. It looks the part. It's got a fantastic strong door on here, like you would expect on a normal oven or a commercial oven. The door is really good, the hinges are good. It's decent to pull down and push back up. Okay, I'm not a small guy. It's decent. You've got a double glass front there, which you can see through. That is an advantage. You know, all the small air fryers that I've cooked on, you can't see in. This really is a step up from the small air fryers. You know, and up to now, I am really impressed. These pies are looking wonderful. Now, I put them on for 14 minutes, and I think it needs 15. They've just got that light brown over the top. I think we can do another minute, and this, we can alter the time up 1 more minute. It's a fantastic feature. You know, you don't have to stop anything, take it out, restart it. Just alter the time. That's a good feature right there. Now, the oven accessory, it does come with little oven mitts, you know. But I don't like using the oven mitts. It doesn't give me the freedom, so I'll leave the oven mitts over there. I'm used to using a cloth or one of these insulated type cloths, so I have to do it my way, I'm afraid. You know, but it comes with these oven mitts, you know. Okay, that's the end. We need to be having a look. Now, come on, look at that. The fan's still running on this, which is a good thing. What's happening is it's switched off, but the fan's still running to cool it down. It's expelling all that hot air out of there. That's a good feature. Oh, look at those. Fantastic. Oh, now this is what we're talking. Oh, that's hot. That is absolutely perfectly cooked. Look under there. Brown bottom. That is a beautiful, beautiful pie. Put it on here to cool down. I did tell you that it's impressive, this. So how do you think this review's going then? I really like this air fryer. Okay, let's just take one of these pies. You ready? That is a fantastic crisp on there. Oh, look at that. The crunch over the top of that pastry is fantastic. This air fryer is definitely worth it. Okay, first review, I like it. What we're going to do some more air fryer recipes. They'll be coming over the next couple of weeks. We're going to do a full cooking there. It's got a rotisserie feature. We're going to stick some on that rotisserie. In fact, I'll probably do it tomorrow. We do a rotisserie cook feature. We'll probably do a pork loin, a stuffed pork loin. We'll roll it and actually put it on the rotisserie. That's the next video. I hope you like what we're doing. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. Hey, and I'll tell you, if you like this air fryer like I do, click the link below. Sort yourself one out. Till next time, take care.